business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Yeah. Yeah.
DJ, bomb them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know, you know. God know, I'm on the go. But bad man, I try to stop me though. I know, I'm on the go. Yeah, told me what coming up off the show. Yeah, I'm so special. So special. That's why boy, I bring it together and them want chase like petal. Tanja, I'm so special. So special. Tell them me no fear, two-face expression. Guy, for no dirty mouth can't chase nor they tell. Me hear them shot, and I say them want me head.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Suns to start out. Screen by Durant. Booker with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Nice shot by Durant. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Hubbard. And finished off by Hunter.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And it's Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Durant. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
The kick to Durant. Lets it go from deep.
Can't leave him open. Hell no.
Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Fires in the triple.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Three-point field goal.
He's got 5.
Okay, Mr. Allen, I did not know the three-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
On the wing, Durant. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. Second shot opportunity. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 00.
Beal outside. Pass to Richards. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Beal gets the bucket.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Outside for Mitchell. Garland for three. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Allen. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns. Mason Plumlee.
The kick to Hunter. Allen inside. Clock at 4. Over Plumlee. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Suns. 3-point lead. And Booker, here we go. It's stolen by Garland. Down low. Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Beal from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. From deep, Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Mobley with another miss. The Suns leading. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here.
In for the Cavaliers. Number 13, Tristan
Jones in the post. Pass to Bull. Shoots over Mobley. Bull, no good. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, BA.
Another shot. Here's Mobley. Back to Hunter. Mobley outside. Just 5 on the clock. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
And finished off by Bull.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Booker. Still no points. Over Garland. Booker no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. Booker with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Durant. Here goes Booker. That one no good. Nice D from Thompson. Back to Durant. Booker, good. And the Suns lead by 2.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside and does just that.
And Mitchell with the slam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. For 3, Durant. Nope, 4 for 7 now. And so it's Cleveland with it. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell. Out to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Booker looking around. Pass to Durant. Over Mobley. Misses off the left iron. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Tipped. Over to the left wing. Outside Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
And here's Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Dunn outside. It's Booker on the wing. To the inside. Durant with it. Pass to Booker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the contest. That free throw good from Booker. 16 seconds left in the second period. Left side Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 12. Here's Plumlee. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, squad. Play better basketball.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. As both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Back to Allen. Over Jones. Allen can't get it to go. And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. To the paint. Here's Bull. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Outside Jones. Inside. Pass to Plumlee. And here's O'Neal. Pure from three-point range. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Phoenix leading by 3. Allen, left side. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Cavaliers making a switch here. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Hot off the drive. Mitchell.
The spider in the house. The unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
The 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Garland. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
This is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game, just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul.
So both teams making some changes here. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio.
You done called your team, nigga. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
We've got a timeout called by Kenny
nigga
Atkinson.
playing, nigga. You done called 2 timeouts, nigga. I done called 2. Goddamn, nigga. Worry about how many timeouts, nigga. You play, nigga. Trash ass nigga. Stop fouling niggas. How about that, bitch? What you talking about? Grabbing niggas and shit. Pussy ass nigga, start grabbing me, nigga. Keep your hands to yourself, nigga. That's why niggas get shot. Fuck wrong with you? Whole ass nigga. Like me go. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Shut your old ass up, nigga. Bro, shut up, bro. Shut your old ass up, nigga. Whole ass nigga. Nigga, try shut up, nigga. That's how you sound, nigga. Soft ass nigga. Pussy. Your mama, and your daddy, and your grandma, nigga. Your whole family tree. You shut up, nigga. Come on, that nigga. Shut up. I can take my time on your bitch ass. You know I will go to bed, nigga. You ain't about to do shit, nigga. What you talking about? Fire day that nigga. You ain't about to do shit, nigga. Right? Probably be that little boy. You don't like this shit, bro. Be quiet. Where your mom at? Oh, you can have it. She ain't buy nothing. Where your mom at, though? Where your mom at? Where your mom at, boy? You know Trump getting done with that Section 8. So she got a place she come stay with me. You know what I'm saying? Your mama come stay with me for a little bit. Like shit me, little boy. Let go. We up. Stay with my mama. This nigga crazy. You a baby. All my bills get paid, nigga. I told you where your mama at. I can put your mama in this place to stay. Put your mama on. Let me talk to her. Let me talk ground to her real quick.
To keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Watch out, gang.
Left side Garland. Now Mobley. Guarded by Durant. Back to Garland. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal surveying the D. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Beal. Good on both. Garland with the ball. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future. Oh, my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Garland's got 5 points.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Pass to Durant. For three, Booker. Oh, yeah, Booker dialing long distance.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Outside Mitchell. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he can't get that one. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
43, the Cavaliers. 43.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. And he drives in. On the wing, Durant. Oh, a special move before that shot.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Left side, Garland. Allen can't get it to go.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Pass to Beal. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And here's Strus outside. Buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Sorry, that nigga still calling timeouts. Now don't be mad, bitch, when I use mine.
The Suns making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. To the middle. Beal outside. Back to Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris. Grayson Allen can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Down low. Beal. Inside. Here's Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Here's Mitchell. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns leading. Beal with it. Now guarded by Mobley. To the inside. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Here's Garland. Oh,
I can tell. Shut your whole ass up, bro. Stop talking,
goddamn.
goddamn.
Decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside for Mitchell. From 13. No good that time. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. That one is off. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. And a foul call.
Yeah, what your foul in that,
so
nigga?
Take 2 from the free throw.
Yeah.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game Mitchell, excellent at getting to the free throw line.
Hell, shake the screen all you want, bitch. Tap them buttons, whole ass nigga.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
To the left side wing. Outside Durant. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here's the fast break. Here's Booker. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. Rejected by Bol. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
Inside. Here's Durant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Outside Mitchell. And knocks down three.
Killed it there with that move, bitch.
Sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Booker. It falls. And that one brings him within one.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Strus. Here's Mitchell. Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
Yeah.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell
respect it.
simply fearless
Respect
when his team
it.
is in need.
Respect
Mike
it.
Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Outside, lets a three fly. Yes! Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, it falls!
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Stolen by Mobley. And they foul intentionally.
Yeah,
that's what
it's over with, nigga.
at this point.
Got your ass lacking, it's over with, nigga.
Smart choice right there. I mean, you can't
Yeah,
allow
nigga.
them to just drain the clock.
Evan Mobley, 2 shots.
Yeah, GG puts a nigga out of here with the win, nigga.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Greg,
It's good! It And he goes at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow. That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a three, and he delivered.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Allen outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you like to see Jarrett Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Pass to Durant. From downtown. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. To the middle. First one falls. That one's no good. And here they come. Pass to Durant. Outside Booker. Over Garland. Booker no good.
Oh, you have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Outside Garland. From the baseline. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Beal's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 3. Mitchell with the ball. Durant covering. From deep, Strus. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Strus has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Outside Strus. And Cleveland another 3.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
On the wing, Durant. Back to Booker. He takes it in. There's Booker slicing inside.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Strus. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Pass to Beal. Now here's Richards. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. And now we've got an intentional foul. Phoenix making a switch here. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. To Allen. Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Now here's Garland. Takes it inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Yeah, nigga. You thought it was over?
He hits the first
It is
one,
now.
and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Phoenix calls timeout. 23 seconds left in the OT period. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Now Booker. This one for three. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5.
Donovan Mitchell.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Phoenix calls timeout. 15 seconds left to play in overtime. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
How'd you get the job done, Coach? You know I just did what I had to do. Nigga was talking that shit. He was saying it like he was going to win and shit. Nigga know he wasn't going to win and shit. Talking tough, calling timeouts. They want to bitch about when another nigga called timeout. Though he ain't got no more timeouts. You know, real niggas win all the time, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but a win for the real niggas out there in the world, you know what I'm saying? Real niggas in the world get the win, you know what I'm saying? Real nigga worry about how I'm playing. Nigga worry about how I'm playing, but I'm winning though. You know what I'm saying? They always got me a nigga like worry about how you doing it. Nigga like, nigga, oh man, cause nigga get mad. I'm gonna take a shot. Don't worry about taking a shot. I got you. I already know you and your feelings. I'm gonna take a shot for you. I already know. So you see here, nigga, straight from the A. Straight from the A, nigga. Straight from the A, nigga. Oh, shout out Alabama. You from the South. Yeah, you a South nigga. But you getting your ad buzz right now. You getting your ad buzz. I'm from the South too, nigga, but you gotta get your ad buzz. You know what I'm saying? South niggas.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that.
I mean that KD, nigga.
It's a sweet spot.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
All right, shit, I gotta do what I gotta do for the win.
Foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
I catch you again. Catch you again. Catch you again in the world. That's how I get down, nigga. Catch me again.
And he's unable to get the second one. Three-quarter Beal. And so
GG, I'm gone.
Take the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
It's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike. You know that wrong real when you heard it. You know that guys. Tell us early, yeah. Oh, this supposed to take a shop that Burlington did. Man, heck, I begged them to sell it to these stars in the roof. Ain't nothing, I switched the coupe. Emo, she like to go. Look like Betty Boop. Hop in SRTs and do. He can't play me bank. I switch out whips like they switch out shoes. Yeah. Okay. It's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike, slide. Shoulder, shoulder. Stake them old hunts, recreate Yoda. I don't put no crushed ice in my soda. It's a my new Balenciaga in Dover. 220. It's a and my soda. Sit on a Balenci Costa. Yeah.
And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Mobley misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws. Coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working, and the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
It's Beal on the wing. Into the lane. Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Durant deciding where to go with it. Done outside. Outside for Beal. The 3. Drills it from outside.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
And it's Mitchell missing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Booker, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. There's Garland. Some solid defense there from KD. Booker outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Mitchell driving in. And it's sent back by KD. Booker outside. Pass to Durant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Strus has got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. They need this. O'Neal wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Mobley outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of the...
Yeah, nigga. Consistent with this shit, man. This ain't even my squad. You playing with my squad.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Mike Budenholzer
my game, he still can't win. Crazy.
He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
About to roll another lemon.
The Suns trailing. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the three. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Strus missing. Pass to Allen. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to Allen. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Mitchell right side. .102 left to play in the first. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pass to Allen. A good look from O'Neal. The quick look, no good that time. And the Cavaliers with possession. They trail by one. Mobley left side. And here is Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Pushing it up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Done with some nice D. Phoenix leading by 6. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Down low. Allen. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal. Wow, what a block. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do.
And a little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
To the paint. Here's Allen. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. Suns leading by 8. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
AD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Pass to Allen to stop the drought. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Durant with it. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix ball. And Phoenix has possession. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Durant down low. The shot's good from Plumlee. And the Suns lead by 15.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The drive by Mitchell. Hunter for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Oh, Katie buries the 3.
3 points.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. .144 left to play here in the second quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And then Durant with the jam.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves. All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And finished off by Katie.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Inside, here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen left side. Back to Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Good D by Booker. Phoenix leading by 18. Stolen by Garland. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
His first team foul. Sun substitution.
Pass to Strus.
Nick Richards.
Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Can't hit that one. And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Nigga, we struggling right now. Nigga. Y'all ass probably got some cheats or something going on. This your lobby.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Nigga, they been cheating. It's all good. We still gonna play, though. We ain't quitting.
Jones with it. To the inside. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Down low. Now Bol lets it go with a three. Thompson with the rebound. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offense. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin, winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Suns leading by 12. Here's Durant. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
The Suns shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
Now, here's Garland. And here is Hunter. Back to Strus. 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Here's Richards. Kicks it out to Booker. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
To the paint. Here's Richards. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution for your Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 19-point game.
Mitchell, Darius Garland.
Pass to Mobley. Up top, Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The rebound by Richards. Phoenix leading by 19 points. To the middle. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Well, that's just a pretty pass. Kevin Durant carrying the scoring load when he has to, but boy, can he get others involved.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Here's Beal. The shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Good D by Mitchell.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Again, Mitchell missing. Beal gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Beal's got 6.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch and shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Pass to Mobley. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 15 points in the game.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Good on the bucket.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Jerome. The kick out to Mobley. Shoots over O'Neal. Allen for three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns leading by 21. Here's Booker. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Inside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Count that bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Jerome. Booker pulls it in. Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. Outside for Durant. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations.
I don't know, bruh. I don't know.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cleveland with the ball. Pass to Hunter. Strus in the corner. No good on the triple. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Phoenix Suns. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Strus with it. Guarded by O'Neal. In the corner, it's Mobley. Hunter up top. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Pass to Jones. The kick out to O'Neal. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Jerome. And the three off target. Fast break, here come the Suns. Fires from the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Hunter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on ball.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
He's off on the second. Suns lead by 19. And then Durant with the jam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Got a piece of it.
Bro, you won one game. How you do this shit after one game? And I got the same team. Nah, nigga, you know how nigga play. You know how nigga play. I picked the same exact team just to make a nigga feel good about himself. Nigga, like, oh, so we gotta make that.
Right wing.
Man. All right.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Shoots over Beal. The kick out to Mobley. Now, here's Hunter. Dunn covering. Back to Mobley. The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. On offense, here are the Suns. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Down low. 4-on-3 break. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Mobley misses.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And they pick up 2.
Assisted.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
The kick out to Mobley. Booker with it. Garland picks him up. Booker draws the double. Pass to Richards. Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Dunn misses. Mitchell looking it over. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
To end the cold streak. And it's Mitchell missing. Phoenix leading by 23. Right side O'Neal. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Stolen by Garland. Now Allen. Back to Strus. Now Mitchell. Allen defending. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Shoots from the baseline, and Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Mitchell, his second. First team foul.
And that one falls for Jones.
Tyus Jones.
And so Jones nails both of them. Now the Cavaliers with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Takes a three. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The three from KD. The shot, no good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's it.
I shot terrible. 6 for 18, 4 for 9, 4 for 7, 2 for 3, 2 for 7. First game, I had momentum.
3. Say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you respect the game. The fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain.
Took my L like a man.
You feeling yourself. I know you got a little lane. Just hold your composure. I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money. That's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a real money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like then did you wrong. But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head on my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gonna treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Houston Rockets. To the paint. Yao. Good work there as it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Randall. And here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Francis. Pass to Battier. Here's Mutombo. Second chance shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Count that bucket.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. From the high post. Here's Mutombo. And he was... fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with Houston's head coach for a bit. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Francis grabs the board. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's a screen. Pass to Landry. Another shot. Out to the wing. Spins. Here's McGrady. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Francis. Pass to Landry. Here's McGrady. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
1:42 left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Deflected! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Houston calls timeout. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Francis. Here's McGrady. He's got 6. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McGrady. Inside.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Pass to Randall. .46 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Here's McGrady. The fadeaway. Here's Yao. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. And counted from 19 feet away. Here's McGrady. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Third personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
It's his first trip to the line.
3 shots.
That one's no good. And he nails the third. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Houston. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And here are the Rockets now. Following the score by Minnesota. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock. Right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
For your Rockets.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, the tower with the power move.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Here's Battier. Here's Yao. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGrady. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Randall. And here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Yao with a rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Here's McGrady. Man, stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randall. Finished off the break. Randall's got his second basket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
McGrady. The Rockets again can't hit.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And so he hits both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Battier. Here's McGrady. Will it go? Here's Landry. And finally they hit one. Landry's got his first basket.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's McDaniels. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Randall. Here's Edwards. Oh! Wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's McGrady. Give him 8 points now. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Francis. Here's Landry. The Rockets again can't hit. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Outside Reed. Back to Conley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the Rockets with possession here. 8-point game. Here's Battier. No points so far. Takes it inside.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Jackson down low. Pass to Francis. Here's Battier. And he goes in for the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. The floater. And there's a nice layup by Conley. Conley's got 7 points.
Great control by Conley in the float game. Gave it just enough.
Here's Francis. Hayes up top. Pass to Francis. To the left side wing. Here's Battier. Reed with the rebound. Poke loose. Down low. Here's Yao. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Conley. And there it is for him.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Yao. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
The kick out to Ingles. Now Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Pass to Hayes. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And the layup is good off the glass. Hayes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Outside Conley. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Edwards. Edwards on the attack in transition.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And Houston making a change here. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Yao. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Substitution for your Rockets, number 55.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Clock at 6. Pass to McDaniels. Shot's blocked. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McDaniels got his second basket of the game. Pass to Landry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Here he goes. Right wing. Outside McDaniels. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Landry. Up and in on the layup. Landry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Francis. Out left to the wing. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Hayes. Here's Scola. Defended by Gobert. No good on the 3. Left side, Edwards.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the layup.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Hayes up top. Now Brooks. Pass to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Randall. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Brooks with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Gobert. Randall with it. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. Tipped. Brooks with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Three-pointer off the mark. And Minnesota with possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. For three, Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Gobert inside. For three. Again, the miss by Edwards. Rockets trail by 16. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Here's Novak. Houston with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. A 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Back to Reed. The steal. Brooks with it. Picked up by Reed. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from three and capitalized.
Outside, Ingles. For three, DiVincenzo. It's Hayes with the rebound. Houston now. Time running out. Outside, Ingles. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Clark for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Get there. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Clark with it. Hayes picks him up. For three, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Scola. And he sinks the 11-footer. And Minnesota with possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Out to the right wing. Back to Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Rockets foul.
The tenderness of them mistaking them for some white gold. Walk, talk, like Kenny, like Boss, like Solana. I promise, more buzz. There's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship. Get lost, no favors. I wager whatever you worth. I bought something about a conservative regular girl that still can thorough as don't need your psychic can reach a zodiac sign. It must be a Gemini moon, cause we about to go half. Mistakenly, nobody been in a bag, but how many bodies done? Some of y'all gon' get washed, some of y'all just go pop, some of y'all just go talk, and none of y'all ain't really got. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you. Yeah, only want your love if it's solid. But if it me, then you, and that's the way I like it. 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 I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30, I'm 30 for 30. Check. Should they fold that no yoga mat? Check. No strings attached. Check. Should be no questions asked. Check. They check. They check. They check. Check. Do I let them bump his gums or get him? Check. Do I take his and wear it for fashion? Check. Do I do my stuff and take it to the max? Check. They check. They check. They check.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me.
Blip. All these people with bad energy, y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy, bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised, dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself, putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lie, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes them to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up. Every time I come up, I got all the. I got talking to wide selection. You trying to take my blessings.
It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Halliburton outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Halliburton fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact. But, folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Halliburton is doubled. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Handle outside. It's Edwards on the wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Takes the three, and another three for Minnesota.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
To Nembhard. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Ball's knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And here is Conley. After Tyrese Haliburton was able to get the triple. He gets that one.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Haliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. What we know about Tyrese Haliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Randle outside. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
Pass to Nembhard. Haliburton in the corner. And here is Siakam. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Conley's shot is off.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.